Hi guys, welcome back to NFL. We got the week 12. Well, it's a Thanksgiving day. Thanksgiving football special preview. So we got 3 games to do. Be really fun. I'll give you all the timestamps so you can watch any preview. 3 really big games for this Thanksgiving. Either way, happy Thanksgiving, and of course, let's get right to the previews. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoy. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NFL. We got the NFL Thanksgiving preview. 3 games to do, triple header, all on different channels, nationally televised, prime time. Let's get right into this. First game we're doing, the worst game of the, maybe even the week. Well, not the week, but it's a pretty bad game. We got Bears-Lions. National TV is gonna watch it. Bears 3-7. Going into Ford Field to meet the winless Lions. Yes, the Lions have not won a game, and they're coming into this game. But they always play. This is their primetime game every year, which I respect. So yeah, it's on Fox and NFL Network. So if you don't like Joe Buck and you don't like their Fox presentation, you're still gonna have to listen to Joe Buck. But if you don't like the presentation, just go watch it on NFL Network. Either way, this game's a stinker. It's gonna be boring, but it's football and it's on Thanksgiving, so. It's tradition too, so I'm actually really happy to watch this game. Either way, for the Bears, Justin Fields is doubtful, so Andy Dalton might get the start. David Montgomery, Khalil Herbert, those two-headed monster in the backfield. Allen Robinson and Darnell Mooney are both questionable, so we might get to see Demir Burton, Jakeem Grant get a couple plays, and of course Marquise Goodwin. But then you have Cole Kmet, Jimmy Graham, Jesse James, 3 really good tight ends. Their offensive line, Jason Peters, Cody Whitehair, Sam Mustipher, James Daniels, Larry Borum. Defensively, they have Akeem Hicks, who is questionable. Mario Edwards Jr., 5 minutes slide if he can't play. Eddie Goldman, Khalil Nichols. Cassius Marsh taking the spot of Khalil Mack. Roquan Smith, Alec Ogletree, Robert Quinn looked really good last week. Jalen Johnson, Travis Gibson Jr., Sr., Tashawn Gibson Sr., Eddie Jackson is questionable, so Marquis Christian could get a play. Kendall Vildor, Xavier Crawford, Artie Burns, Duke Shelley, Danny Trevathan, Jermaine Adichie, whatever his name is. Khalil Mack is out for the season, of course, and Tevin Jenkins all in the IR. I think losing Tevin Jenkins was a big hit for the Bears because he is their most talented offensive lineman, so that definitely hurt. Well, you have James Daniels, Cody Whitehair. Those guys are both pretty good too, but he's probably their best guy. Either way, for the Lions, they got Jared Goff, who is questionable, so Tim Boyle might get the start. As you know, if you didn't know, he wasn't good last week, but he is a good reliable backup. Of course, you have DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, Khalif Raymond, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, Trinity Benson is questionable. Harrison Bryant and Charlie Bodichu, both tight ends are out. Trinity Benson is a wide receiver. He is questionable. Either way, T.J. Hawkinson, the best player in the Lions, is going to be out there. Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, Evan Brown, Halabo Vaitai is questionable, so Tommy Kramer might get to start. First start for him if Halabo Vaitai can't play. Penei Sewell, Matt Nelson is questionable. That's it for the offense, though. Michael Brockers is questionable. Same with Trey Flowers, but Aleem McNeil and Nick Williams, Julian Okora, and Le'Veon Zerke are gonna have to play if Michael Brockers and Trey Flowers can't play. Jashawn Cornell is out. So that's bad for them because he is a pretty good player. Alexander Zaloni, Jalen Reeves-Maybin, Charles Harris, Monty Oriarway, Will Harris, Tracy Walker, Bobby Price, AJ Parker is questionable. Mark Gilbert and Jerry Jacobs behind him. Sean Deion Hamilton, Joel Heath, Deshaun Hand, Romeo Okora, Jeff Okuda, Odio Melfu, Austin Seibert, Frank Ragnow, Logan Stenberg, Tyrell Crosby, and Quinta Cephas on the IR. And I have one question. Why is, who is it? Oh, yeah. Why in the world is Aldrich Rosas have to be on bad teams? Like, I get it. Like, he doesn't deserve to be on a good team, but still, like, why is he always on a bad team? Either way, for the keys to the game, For the keys to the game, we got for the Bears, who of course are 3-7. They got Bears offensive, run the ball efficiently and takes play action shots. It really worked well last week when they ran the ball efficiently, but it was kind of inconsistent. So they can run the ball efficiently and run it a lot more, and then do the play action shots because these corners are gonna have to bite it sometime because they don't have the talent on their linebackers don't have the speed or the absolute knowledge. Like Jalen Hurts may have been a good linebacker, but they don't have the linebackers and the personnel to get to the edge fast enough. So if they're able to run the ball efficiently, the corners will have to bite. That's when you have guys like Khalif Raymond and Josh Reynolds burn them deep. Play action shots, of course. My bad. Throw the ball to Marquise Goodwin and deep because he is the fastest player on the field almost every time, except maybe Dante Jackson and probably he's the fastest player on the field at all times. So get him the ball deep when they bite because no one's gonna catch him. Bears defense stop the run, of course, because if they can't stop the run, they're not winning. They're gonna give a lot of points. I'm sorry. This defense is gonna have to stop the run. That's where their money is, and they're gonna have to do it because if they can't stop the run, they're not gonna win the game. I'm sorry. Because that's what the Lions will do. If they're desperate right now. They're trying to get a win, and if it's on national television, they run the football the whole game. If that's what's working, they're gonna do it. Either for the Lions offense, yes, they have to run the ball efficiently, like last week, except run it more than that. Play action with no turnovers. If they don't know how many turnovers in the play action game gets going with the run game, they're gonna score a good amount of points. Don't worry. This offense can score when they get everything going, which I think they can because the Bears defense is pretty banged up. But either the Lions defense stop the run and pressure the QB. That's how you stop the Bears. If you're able to stop the run, they have to start passing. And if you pressure the quarterback, they can't throw deep because they won't have enough time. And Andy Dalton, no offense, if Justin Fields, if he does play, even if he gets pressured, he will most likely have to throw the ball downfield because the Lions' only thing they do well on defense is disguising a contain man against mobile quarterbacks. They did that against Lamar. It really worked well. So they're gonna do it this week if Justin Fields play, and he's gonna make some dumb play because he's gonna make a dumb throw, and they're gonna start getting turnovers. If they're able to force turnovers, stop the run and pressure QB, they will win. Their defense will be really good. Yeah, the Lions could win this game. I really don't know, but the Bears are gonna have to do some good things, which I think they can. Okay, next game, Raiders going into Dallas. For this one's on CBS. Streaming on Paramount Plus and NFL Network. Okay, you can watch this on NFL Network too. Either way, it's on CBS. Raiders are 5-5. National TV. Cowboys score 7-3. Cowboys having a really good season. They lost. They held out of the end zone last week, so they're trying to bounce back. Either 4:30 on. Last game was at 12. Was at 12:30. This is on CBS though, nationally televised 4:30. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo off the goal. Raiders are now 5-5. They've collapsed. Cowboys 7-3, trying to bounce back. For the Raiders though, they got Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, Jalen Richard is questionable. Hunter Renfrow, Brian Edwards, Zay Jones, Deshaun Jackson's there too. Darren Waller, Alec Ingold is on IR, so they won't be running any fullback sets. Foster Moreau might even get in there. Colin Miller, John Simpson is questionable, and Kamal Seymour is out. So Jordan Simmons or probably Jermaine Elmore will probably get to play. Andre James, Alex Leatherwood, Brandon Parker. Defensively, Max Crosby, Quentin Jefferson, Jonathan Ngakwe, really good D-line. Corey Littleton, Denzel Perryman, KJ Wright, Nick Wachowski is questionable. KJ Wright, Nate Hobbs, Jonathan Abram, Trayvon Mowray, Casey Hayward, Desmond Trufant, and Brandon Faison, and Keyshawn Nixon is questionable. Either way, Tyree Gillespie, Nick Moreau, Trayvon Mullen, Gerald McCoy, Darius Philon, Denzel Goodrichy, Incognito, Nick Bowers are all in the IR. And yeah, of course, Alec Ingold too. Then we go to the Cowboys. Cowboys, oof. They gotta win this game. That's pretty simple. They got Dak, Zeke, Amari Cooper's out, so Cedric Wilson's not. But again, CeeDee Lamb is questionable. He probably won't play though. TJ Vasher is out again too, so Noah Brown's gonna get snapped. Michael Gallup might be the only healthy receiver, which is a little bit of a problem. Dalton Schultz, a tight end. Siri Olonuia is on IR. That's not good. So yeah, Tyron Smith, Connor McGovern, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele. And then on defense, they have. I don't know why Connor Williams isn't starting. That's my only question. Terrell Basham, they have a no. Honestly, they just have a really depth offensive line. Got some really good players. Like Tynas Sek, he's a starting tackle, and he's not in play. Either way, for the defense, Terrell Basham, Oza Wazinga. I can't say. Yeah, Oza Wadinga. Sorry, I can't say his last name, but know who he is. Played for Washington State. Really good player. Carlos Watkins, Dorrance Armstrong, LVE, Keanu Neal, Michael Parsons, Anthony Brown, Jerron Curse, Damonte Casey, Trayvon Moehrig, Jordan Lewis, CJ Godwin, corners. Malik Hooker, of course, getting the rotations in there, but Nathan Wright and Kelvin Joseph are both out. Kelvin Joseph. Yeah, Kelvin Joseph is fun to watch when he does play, which is rare. Reggie Robinson, Donovan Wilson, Maurice Candy, Randy Gregory, Brett Urban, DeMarcus Lawrence, Neville Gallimore, Josh Ball, Blake Jarwin, and Rico Dowdle are all on the IR. So yeah, if you haven't already figured out, yeah, both teams are pretty banged up. The Cowboys more than the Raiders. But either way, for the Raiders offense, I said run the ball efficiently for over 200 yards, throw in the red zone with no turnovers, and score with a 30-plus point lead. Yeah, I get the Cowboys are ranked up, but they're still one of the best offenses in the league. They gotta run the ball for over 200 yards, at least 200. They're gonna have to run all over the Cowboys. Not only that, but throw in the red zone with no turnovers. If they've been able to throw the ball in the red zone, it's not been efficient, but they can be really lethal with Darren Waller and Hunter Renfrow, two of the best red zone threats in the AFC West. So when you do that, they got to get them the ball, but we can't have any turnovers by Derek Carr, no fumbles, no botch snaps, nothing like that. They're going to have to be really good in the red zone. You got to have 30-plus points with the lead. So if they're up 7-0, they're going to have to score 30-plus with the lead to win this game. They got to maintain the lead. They got to score 30-plus with the lead. It's their only chance of winning. They're going to have to really keep going until it's actually out of reach for the Cowboys. Because the Cowboys offense does have that ability to come back with 28 in the quarter. It's just how it works. For the Raiders defense has to pressure Prescott, hold the offense to only one TD in the red zone. They will give up a touchdown in the red zone. They are not going to do what the Chiefs did last week. One, they don't have the personnel, and two, it's just not going to happen. But if they're able to hold them to one touchdown, like they have a really bad red zone percentage, they're able to keep the Cowboys out of the end zone, pressure Prescott, and stop the run. They could have a really good game defensively. I'm saying like 10 points. But that's not going to be likely. So if they're able to stop the run and then they're able to only limit them to one touchdown in the red zone, then I think they give their team a chance to win. Cowboys offense, run the ball efficiently and play action. The running the ball efficiently will work if they do it the right way. Their offensive line just needs to get a little more push. They're at home. Run the ball efficiently with Zeke. Tony Pollard too. They run the ball really efficiently. The play action will start getting done. Get it to Dalton Schultz, Michael. I don't even care who you get it to. If it's a play action screen, get the ball to whoever's open. Do that, there'll be touchdowns. Cowboys defense, stop the run and set the edge. They didn't set the edge last week and they lost. If they set the edge this week and they stop the run, the Raiders will just turn over the ball. That's what they did last week. So if they do it right this week, they will win the game. Okay, that's done with the 4:30 game. Now we go to the Thanksgiving night special. A lot of teams want to beat this one every year, but you can't really because it's only once a year. Either way, this game is the 6-4 Bills, who are struggling right now because they are very inconsistent. Saints have lost 3 straight. They don't have a quarterback. They're struggling. Both teams need this game by far. Either way, it's on NBC. That's another difference. 8:20 Thanksgiving night special. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Bills at Saints. For the Bills, they got Josh Allen at quarterback, who just needs to be more consistent. Zach Moss, Devin Singletary, Matt Breida, Stephon Diggs, Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley, Dawson Knox, Deion Dawkins, Iggy Bodiger, Mitch Morse, Darrell Williams, Spencer Brown is out, so Cody Ford's going to probably have to go to guard, and Darrell Williams out to tackle. And then defensively, Gregory Rousseau, Ed Oliver, Starla Tule is out, Harrison Phillips, Vernon Butler, Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison. They even have Boogie Basham or Terrell. Boogie Basham was drafted out of Wake Forest, really good player. AJ Epinesa there too. I just want to show you how good Greg Rousseau's been this year. if this will load. Either way, Gregory Rousseau has been really good. Super underrated. Like, I mean, he only has 3 sacks. I get that, but he's been really good off the edge. Not only that, I'll show you his PFF. 3 sacks, yeah, that might not be great, but he is a rookie. I wasn't expecting a ton out of him either. Yeah, he's a 70.2 for a rookie defensive end. That's one of the best in the league. He's super underrated. I would not try to say he's bad because he is not at all. Either way, Matt Milano, Tremaine Edmonds, AJ Klein, Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Levi Wallace, Teron Johnson, Serene Neal, Justin Zimmer, Brian Cox Jr., John Feliciano, and Marcus Stevenson all on the IR. And then for the Saints, this game, they're gonna just have to win. They're done if they lose this game, probably, most likely. Trevor Siemian, the quarterback, but Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram are questionable. That's bad. Michael Thomas, of course, out for the season. Traquan Smith, Marcos Callaway, Deontay Harris, Nick Vanette, Alex Armah at fullback. Teron Armstead is questionable. James Hurst behind him. Calvin Throckmorton, Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz. Ron Ramczyk is questionable, so Jordan Mills might have to go out there. Pretty shaky on that offensive line right now. Cameron Jordan, Shy Tuttle, David Onyemata, Marcus Davenport, and Tanu Caspinon, both questionable. Quan Alexander, DeMario Davis, Zach Bond, Paulson Adebo, Malcolm Jenkins, Marcus Williams, Marshawn Lattimore, Bradley Roby, Ken Crowley, Peyton Turner, Malcolm Roach, Jalen Dalton, Jalen Holmes, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Ethan Greenidge, Andrews P, Landon Young, Adam Trotman, and Jameis Winston all on the IR. Okay. For the Bills offense, run the ball efficiently, no turnovers. It's really simple for them. They gotta run the ball more. Not only that, but they gotta run it efficiently. You just gotta. This offense can run the ball, and they just don't. If they do run the ball, it will work, and it'll really get the Saints on their toes. And no turnovers either. Turnovers really set the back of their defense. Their defense, stop the run. They stop the run, the game's over. They're going to have 5 picks. I don't care. This defense, when they stop the run, they are impossible. I mean, impossible to score on. It's happened, let's see. 5 times this year I've said, Lord, that defense was 10 times better than that offense because they stopped the run. When this team stops the run, it's very hard to move the ball. They stop the run, they will win this game. That's it. That's the Bills. It comes down to the trenches for the Bills. Defense is all I say. Saints offense, score points without turnovers. Complimentary football. They got to score points. They got to have no turnovers. Last week they did score points. That was in garbage time. But there's had been a couple of weeks where they have scored points. But the only problem with those when they score points is they had some turnovers. So if they don't turn the ball, they score points. Great. It's going to be hard, but this offense can score points. It's not the fact they can't move the ball. They can't score points. But when I really look at it, it's really the Saints defense. That's what they have going for them. Their defense will have to stop the run, pressure Josh Allen, and force turnovers if they want to win this game. The Bills, they should win this game. But the Saints, they need a lot to go for them, especially when their defense isn't playing. If they're not playing, the game's over. The Bills just need to worry about stopping the run. That's all they need to worry about. The Saints might stop them a couple times, but the Bills' offense will get it going. They have to. Either way, guys, that's going to be the end of the Thanksgiving football preview. We got some big games tomorrow. It's a holiday, of course. Happy Thanksgiving. Either way, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for football. Obviously, it's been a really good year so far. It's been wild, entertaining. either way, tell me in the comments section below what you are grateful for. And yeah, let's get blast for the games. We'll have a recap on Friday, and then let's get right into week 12. Either way, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Have a happy Thanksgiving.